Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Ms. Iverso here, and we are going to be talking about linking verbs today. I know you're so excited about it. We've done action verbs, we've done auxiliary verbs, and now we're going to do linking verbs because sometimes we are not going to have an action in our sentence. It's going to be a link instead. Hence, linking verbs. This is page 22 in your grammar packet, so go ahead and pause your video and get that out so that we can be ready to begin. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you will notice at the top of our page is another very large paragraph, and we know, and there are bold-faced words in there, so we know that we should be reading the paragraph to figure out what linking verbs are, because we may not remember. We use them all the time, but we may not actually know that we use them or what they are or anything else, so we're going to go ahead and make sure. So, it says a linking verb or linking verbs describe conditions instead of actions. They are followed by words that rename or describe the subject. What is a word that renames or describes the subject? Can somebody refresh my memory? Oh, yeah, you're exactly right. It's a predicate nominative. Good. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down. Predicate nominative. Nominative. Sorry, can't think right now. Forms of the verb to be are most commonly used as linking verbs. To be, remember we don't say I be, you be, we be. It's an irregular verb. We say I am, you are, he or she is, right? They are. Good. I knew you knew that. But I'm going to highlight that. Forms of the verb to be are most commonly used. Although these forms can also be used as auxiliary verbs and verb phrases. So we have to determine if our linking verb is our main verb or the helper, okay? Other forms include appear, become, feel, grow, look, prove, remain, seem, and turn. These verbs do not function as linking verbs if they do not describe conditions that are followed by a word that renames or describes the subject. For example, if I were to say, it appears that Susie is sick, right? Appears is our linking verb because it's describing that condition that we are seeing, okay? So, let's look. It says, Carla is my only sister. Who or what did it? Same questions as always. Carla, what did she do? She is. Is what? My only sister. Sister is a predicate nominative that's describing Carla. It's a linking verb, okay? Remember, it's the same question that we ask to find a direct object, but we know that a direct object has an action verb and a predicate nominative has a linking verb. And I know you already know that. Look at the next one. It says, Carla's friend is running for governor. Same verb, is, right? Carla's friend is running for governor. Who or what did it? Friend, because we know we cannot have a possessive as a subject. What is she doing? She is running, okay? We know from yesterday, is running is the verb phrase. Running is our main verb. Is would be our auxiliary verb, right? What is for governor? Absolutely right. It's a prepositional phrase for governor. That's what she's running for, right? You're so smart. The next one says, Bob grew sleepy during the long lecture. Who or what did it? Bob. What did he do? He grew. Did he literally grow? No, it was a condition, a state of being that he is encountering. He grew sleepy, okay? So it's a linking verb that's telling us about the condition, okay? Roger grew beautiful roses in his garden. Who or what did it? Roger. What did he do? He grew. Same verb, but what did he grow? He actually grew something tangible, like those beautiful roses, so it's an action. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at each underlined verb that it says in the directions, because you'll notice they're all underlined for us. We are going to determine what the verb is functioning as, what type of verb it's functioning as, if it's linking, auxiliary, or action, okay? So we will do the first 5 together, and you will do 6 through 15 on your own, okay? So number 1 says, Matthew is a really tall fellow. Who or what did it? Matthew. What did he do? He is, we know. Is what? Verb what? He's a tall fellow, right? Fellow is a what? predicate nominative. I knew you knew that, right? If we have a predicate nominative, then we know that this is a linking verb. Okay? That puppy is following me again. Who or what did it? The puppy, the precious little puppy. What did it do? It is following. That's our whole verb phrase is following. So what is in this context if we know we have is following as our whole verb phrase? Exactly. It's auxiliary. You're so smart. The gypsy turned the tarot card. Who or what did it? Gypsy. What did she do? Obviously, she turned. Did she literally turn it? Yep. So it's an action. She turned pale when she saw the ghost. Who or what did it? She. What did she do? She turned pale when she saw the ghost. Did she physically do an action? No, she didn't. It's a condition. Her paleness is a condition. So the turn is a linking verb in this context, okay? Marcia became a grandmother at 61. Did Marcia do anything to become the grandmother? Did she do the action? No. So it's a link, okay? So now you're going to do 6 through 15 on your own. And remember, if you have questions, make sure you are asking, okay? So here we go. Number 6. He was an Elvis lookalike. Who or what did it? He, obviously, right? What did he do? He was what? He was an Elvis lookalike, predicate nominative telling us about he. So it's a linking verb, right? Okay. Number 7. Elizabeth felt a fever coming on. Who or what did it? Elizabeth. What did she do? She felt. Now, okay. So in this context, she felt something. She felt physically, when you get sick, what happens to your body? You get hot, you get sweaty, you have chills. Those are all physical things that we can see, okay? And that's why it's an action. But Jennifer felt a bit sheepish, okay? So go ahead. Jennifer felt a bit sheepish. I was about to get ahead of myself. Now, who or what did it? Jennifer, obviously. What did she do? She felt. Can you see when someone feels an emotion all the time? Not really, okay? So in this context, it's a link. So she can physically feel the fever coming on, but Jennifer felt a bit sheepish. She can't literally feel the sheepishness. Like it's like being embarrassed, okay? You can't really, you can see embarrassment if someone's cheeks turn, right? And that would be using the words differently in the sentence, okay? I know some of these are a little tricky. Number 9, the maple tree is a good spot for meditating. Who or what did it? The tree, right? What did it do? It is what? A spot for meditate. A good spot. It's a spot. The tree is a spot. This is what kind of a verb? Linking. Exactly. Number 10, the bee was circling my head. Who or what did it? Bee. What did it do? Total verb phrase. Was circling. So was is your auxiliary verb. His book sack was found in the gym. Who or what did it? No, not his. Book sack. Something possessive can never be a subject. We already know that. What did it do? It was found. Okay, so was is again an auxiliary verb. Her purse looked shabby. Who or what did it? Purse. What did it do? It looked. How did it look? Shabby. Can we actually do shabby? No. The toddler looked under the bed. Who or what did it? Toddler. What did he do? He looked. He physically looked. So it's an action. Okay. Mary and Ben remained friends for life. Who or what did it? Mary and Ben. What did they do? They remained. Did they do anything to remain friends? Probably, but is that what we're looking for? No. So it's a link. The guilty person remained silent. Person, who or what did it? Person. What did he do? He remained. Remained what? Silent. It was his choice not to have the action of speaking. Okay? So in this case, it is an action. Make sure if you have questions you ask, and I will explain them to the best of my ability, as I always do. And this is Ms. Rizzo signing off. Have a great day.